after all those years for what I had been through, did you ever thought of me even better than ever? Well, now I am. There's no telling what I have been up to. No, there is no telling what. But you will see.
This is just what I needed. A bit of a conversation.
Tell me about it.
Have you ever been to Sodor before?
Where are you from? It's not like my home.
It's not?
No, I'm gonna start asking why you wanted to see me.
Oh, well, my friend is not used to the snow. He's been trying to avoid it, but it's not easy. I'm not saying it, but every engine thinks he's being silly. He hates his snowplow and has been a bit completely and utterly a very naughty engine.
Naughty to himself, hating his snowplow, avoiding the cold. Perhaps I can help you with that kind of situation.
Finally, someone I can have to help me.
Let's go, go, go on a brand new adventure. Let's go, go, go explore with Thomas and his friends. Let's go, go, go and meet new friendly faces. The adventure is a train ride away. Tomy and Trackmaster TNF. Tomy and Trackmaster TNF. Tomy and Trackmaster TNF. Thomas and the Snow Queen. It was the middle of January on the island of Sodor. The snow laid on the ground. All the engines were busy taking passengers and goods from station to station. They didn't mind how cold it gets during the month of January because they have toasty hot fireboxes to keep them warm. By later in the evening, Sir Topham Hatt came to see the engines at Tidmouth Sheds. There's a big freeze coming tonight. The snow might fall even heavier. So, you must all have your snowplows on you for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
We will, sir.
And Sir Topham Hatt left.
Bother! I can't have my snowplow on me for tomorrow.
Every engine has to wear a snowplow, Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt says so. We must have our snowplows on for tomorrow. You'd better be prepared, Thomas, or the Snow Queen might get you.
Who's the Snow Queen?
Don't be so silly. The Snow Queen is not real.
Yes, she is. She's a blue woman who can turn anyone's heart into ice and make them her slaves.
Rubbish. We engines don't have hearts. You're just making it up. I don't believe in any of that.
Edward, James, and Emily agreed with Gordon. They knew the Snow Queen is not real. But Percy, rather nervous, wasn't so sure. And neither was Thomas. But he did know that he certainly doesn't want to wear his snowplow. And sure enough, by late nightfall, the wind blew and the snow fell heavily. The next morning, all the engines had their snowplows fitted. Even though the snowplow was heavy and uncomfortable and makes his buffers ache, Thomas still doesn't like it at all. When Sir Topham Hatt came to give the engines their orders, he could see the pouty look on Thomas's face. Thomas, can't you just change your attitude? You don't expect me to let you work hard in the snow with a face like that, do you? Don't you want to be really useful, Thomas?
What does it matter? If I should or I shouldn't have to wear this heavy, uncomfortable thing on me?
Honestly, Thomas, you can't be that way for the rest of this season. I think it's high time you keep your snowplow on you, whether you like it or not. Now, Percy, you and Thomas will collect some coal from the depot and take them all over the island. Henry and Gordon will take passengers from station to station. Edward, James, and Emily will deliver the goods to the villages. Have a good day to you all. I must be at Knapford to do some paperwork.
Do you think the Snow Queen will find us from wherever she is?
I don't know, Percy. You're being silly for one thing. I think Henry is just making all that up.
The two engines approached a junction ahead. Percy hoped that the signal would be green. He didn't want to stop there with Thomas. But the signal was red. They had to stop. Everything was quiet. Until suddenly, the two engines heard laughing, followed by a swirl of snow and ice.
Could it be?
Hello. I'm Thomas. And this is Percy. And you are...
Oh, so it is you, Thomas. It is I, the Snow Queen.
It is! It's the Snow Queen!
You hate your snowplow for that snowplow you see as a shield that can protect what's in front of you, is it not?
Sort of.
Well, now that you don't want that shield to protect you, so I've come to take you with me.
Thomas!
Percy! Help!
Help! Help! Oh! Thomas! Coal cars! Signal Junction! Snow Queen! Real! Taken! Save him!
Percy, can you breathe now?
Yes, I think so.
Good. Now tell us what happened to Thomas.
Thomas and I were taking coal cars when we stopped at a junction, and the Snow Queen showed up. She is real, just like Henry said.
The Snow Queen?
She took Thomas and disappeared with him.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I have to find where the Snow Queen is and save Thomas.
Percy, no!
Are you crazy, Percy? Going to rescue Thomas from the Snow Queen?
I gotta save Thomas, or he'll be under the Snow Queen's spell.
Oh,
Oh my! Uh-oh!
Oh, Thomas.
Oh, some engine! Any engine! Help! Ah!
You are now my slave, Thomas the Ice Guard Engine!
The horror!
I gotta save my best friend.
You're a brave engine, Percy, but you can't go and save Thomas alone. You might need some help. James, Edward, Henry, and Hero, you must go with Percy to find Thomas and bring him back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll leave right away. Off you five go, and good luck. Percy, Edward, James, Henry, and Hero hurried across the island, over the Vicarstown Bridge, and on to the mainland beyond to find Thomas. They asked every engine at the big junction if any of them have seen Thomas. None of them have, but Percy didn't give up. He kept going, and the rescue team followed.
Let me go!
No. Now that I have you here with me, Thomas, you're never gonna get out of my place.
But what do you want from me?
I want you to make a ice sculpture of a lovely lady.
Oh, is that all? Okay then.
3 hours later.
There, an ice sculpture of a lovely lady. Now, if that's all, can I please go?
No, you can't.
What? But you said you wanted me to make the ice sculpture.
Yes. Now you need to pass the challenge. Until you've completed it, you'll make these ice sculptures for me forever.
Forever?
Yes, so are you up for the challenge or not?
Oh, what's the challenge?
You must take on heaps and heaps of snow.
Snow?
Yes, heaps and heaps of it. Now you take on this challenge or I'll turn you to ice and make you my slave.
Well, if you insist, I'll do the challenge.
Good. Now go on and do not fail it.